Are you thinking of adding a kitchen to your basement? It's a growing trend transforming underutilized spaces into functional and stylish areas of the home. However, the journey to a basement kitchen isn't without its hurdles. There are local codes and regulations, potential design challenges, and of course, the all-important budget to consider. Understanding these elements is crucial in making your basement kitchen dream a reality. So let's dive into the process of adding a kitchen to the basement. Before you pick out your new cabinets and appliances, there's something important to consider: the law. While the thought of a cozy basement kitchen might be appealing, it's crucial to first check with your local authorities about its legality. You see, some cities and local governments may not allow basement kitchens while others do, provided they comply with certain codes and regulations. Why is this important, you ask? Well, these codes and regulations are there for a reason. They ensure safety and functionality. For instance, you might need to have emergency exits, smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, and appropriate heating and ventilation. So it's not just about whether you can fit a sink and a stove down there, it's about whether it's safe and practical to do so. Adhering to these codes and regulations is not just about ticking boxes. It's about ensuring the safety of you and your loved ones. So before you start dreaming about that shiny new fridge or that state-of-the-art oven, make sure you're informed and prepared. Always check with your local building department before starting any major renovation project. So, you've gotten the green light from your local government. What's next? Now it's time to move on to the basic requirements to ensure that your basement kitchen is not only functional, but also safe and comfortable. First and foremost, emergency exits are a must. In case of any unfortunate incidents, it's crucial to have a safe and quick way out. This is non-negotiable and is part of the building code in many areas. Next, let's talk about detectors. Smoke and carbon monoxide detectors are vital for any home, let alone a kitchen, which is a space where these hazards can easily occur. Make sure these detectors are installed and functioning correctly to ensure everyone's safety. Proper heating and ventilation are essential too. You don't want your basement kitchen to become a steamy, stuffy, or chilly space. Proper heating ensures that the space is comfortable during colder months, while good ventilation prevents the accumulation of cooking smoke and odors, contributing to a healthier and more pleasant environment. Remember, the goal here is to create a kitchen that is not only convenient, but also safe and comfortable. It's not just about cooking delicious meals, but also about enjoying the process in a space that feels good. Now that we've covered the basics, let's move on to the nitty-gritty of installation. This is where your dream basement kitchen begins to take shape. First on the list is installing exhaust and ventilation units. It's crucial that your basement kitchen has a well-functioning ventilation system. This will ensure that any cooking smells or smoke are effectively dealt with, keeping the air in your basement fresh and clean. Remember, basements can be prone to dampness and humidity, so a good ventilation system can help prevent these issues. Next, we need to consider the utilities, namely water and electricity. Ensuring that your basement has the appropriate connections for both is vital. After all, a kitchen without water or power isn't much of a kitchen at all. It's not just about having the connections in place, though. You also need to make sure they're in the right spots to accommodate your kitchen layout. This might mean rerouting some pipes or wires, so it's best to involve a professional at this stage. Speaking of layout, let's talk about planning for your appliances. This is where you can really start to visualize your kitchen. Think about where you want your stove, refrigerator, and sink to be. Keep in mind the work triangle, the optimal placement of these three elements to maximize efficiency. Also, consider where you'll place smaller appliances like microwaves or dishwashers. You want to ensure there's enough counter space and electrical outlets to accommodate everything. With meticulous planning and careful installation, your basement kitchen will be as efficient as it is cozy. Last but not least, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the budget. Adding a kitchen to your basement is an investment, and it's crucial to understand the various costs involved. You'll need to account for expenses such as construction, plumbing, electrical work, and of course the kitchen appliances themselves. It's also important to remember that costs can vary greatly depending on the complexity of the project and the quality of materials chosen. You might be looking at a simple setup with basic appliances, or you might be dreaming of a gourmet kitchen with high-end fixtures. However, don't let the potential costs scare you away from this project. There are ways to plan your budget and save money. For instance, consider doing some of the work yourself if you're handy, or repurposing existing materials. Also, keep in mind that this is a long-term investment. A well-designed and properly installed basement kitchen can add significant value to your home. With careful budgeting, your dream of a basement kitchen can become a reality without breaking the bank. So there you have it. Adding a kitchen to your basement is not as daunting as it might seem. With careful planning and adherence to regulations, you can create an inviting and functional kitchen in your basement that adds value to your home. If you found this video helpful, remember to like it and subscribe to our channel for more home-related topics.